Okay, Fight Fest, night one for Rampage. Not night one, but week one. Week one, night one. Who cares? It is Rampage, baby, as the advertisement says. Was this a good show? Actually, it wasn't that bad. It was actually a bit better than last week, which was kind of but it was better. Now, what did we get? Silver and Reynolds versus the pretty much the House of Black. Now, here's the thing for me personally, as I've already said. House of Black is fine. Seeing Julia Hart working with them, she fits. She actually looks better. I would like to see her do more stuff as a manager for the House of Black and have more attitude, and hopefully she can actually get over with her words. Not saying she couldn't wrestle, I'm just saying let her be a manager, let her really show more character. It was fine, but I wasn't surprised the House of Black won. Particularly what happened last week and what happened with Brody King dealing with Darby Allin, which Darby basically nailed a Brody King after the match was over. He nailed him. Now, was it interesting to see the Malachi Black facing the Sting? Yes. It doesn't mean it was great interest, but it was interesting. What is Sting, Crow Sting, let's say he does Crow Sting, going to do against Malachi Black? Two very weird characters, two very dark characters, two very well, I would actually, I would like to see, I want to see Joker, Impact Wrestling, if they own the rights to that, Joker Sting, that sucks. But if Impact Wrestling would allow Joker Sting to be seen on AEW Dynamite or Rampage, I know that would be interesting. And then seeing him having to deal like a Malachi Black will be very interesting. Now, do I believe it's going to work? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with Malachi Black versus Sting, if they even go there. But at least it is something you normally would not see. And it's good to see they're doing something with Malachi Black. Now, here's a problem for me. Jonathan Gresham versus Lee Moriarty at, look, Death Before Dishonor. They will have Gresham there. I'm not even going to say anything more than just how technical the match was. We know Gresham won. We also know that he's part of the Tully Blanchard Incorporated, which has the Agony of Pain. I can't remember the name of them right now, along with Brian Cage, which is great. And seeing Jonathan Gresham there is fine. But here's the problem for me. Guys, tell me below. Are you happy to see Jonathan Gresham on TV? Yeah. But does that mean anything? Because remember, no matter what anyone says, because several people are so happy that ROH is still around. ROH is not around. This is what a lot of people's not getting. And they having the same people who always does ROH work on commentary with the commentators. It's not ROH. There is no ROH. There is no Ring of Honor. There's nothing. It's just a work. There's no developmental Ring of Honor. Yes, we are getting Death Before Dishonor a couple of days before my birthday because, yeah, this month is my birthday. I got some stuff to say after this video. When this part is over with Dynamite, well, not. You see, I'm getting a little nervous because I have to talk about this particular video. But yes, this month is my birthday. It's only a couple of days after Death Before Dishonor. It's actually the 27th. So I don't know if I'll make a video on that. But tell me, yes, there's Death Before Dishonor. But is there a developmental called ROH? No. Are there TV shows of ROH? No. Are there specials monthly of ROH? No. What do we have of ROH? Elevation and Dark. And now we had this moment on Rampage and we had a little moment on Dynamite. That's it. Does this mean it's special? No. No. I don't care about the ROH World Heavyweight Championship because there's no developmental to stick it on. I don't care about the TV title because there's no developmental to stick it on. If they got rid of Dark or Elevation and stuck ROH there, then that would be perfect. Retire Elevation or retire Dark and stick ROH on YouTube and get it done there. 3 hours or 2 hours on YouTube. Film it there. And then throw highlights on Rampage and Dynamite. But they're not doing it. They're not doing it. So why do you care about Death Before Dishonor if there is no ROH? Doesn't mean I don't like Gresham. I do like Jonathan Gresham. When it was all over, he made it very clear every time, every show, I'm going to show up there and I'm going to show everyone how great I am and how I can whoop everybody's ass. Guess who I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for him versus one person. You know who it is. He's gone with, possibly been injured or something. And that is Bryan Danielson. I want to see the American Dragon versus the Octopus. That is what I want. And hopefully they will book it correctly. But that's just me. Now, what did we get exactly from what Statlander and Athena versus what? The Renegade Twins. Nothing. They destroyed the Renegade Twins. You know the reason I'm botching? As long as they're not the Bella Twin and they don't do like too much of twin magic, because let's be honest, twin women who look a lot alike, almost exactly alike, they're going to do twin magic. There is no way that any promotion wouldn't do it because it's instant heat or instant pops, no matter if we like it or not. It would happen. But here, they didn't even get that chance because they were annihilated by Athena and Statlander. And then once we see, what is her name? Lana Gray, I believe that's her name. Gorgeous woman. And she didn't wrestle too badly. She got her ass whooped by both of them until we see that the Kiera Hogan and the Cargill comes out and whoops their ass. Now, what does this actually mean? Look, as I've said before, I was worried about all three of these women. Jade Cargill, Kiera Hogan, and Red Velvet. Red Velvet is out due to injury, and now you have Laura Gray. Now, Laura Gray is taking the place of Red Velvet. Does that mean they're going to push her? I doubt it. Have they pushed Kiera Hogan? No. There's only one person they've ever pushed that's on Dynamite and Rampage, and that's Jade. So everything I was worried about has actually happened. And if anyone says, you need to watch Dark and Elevation, they're doing great there. Those are considered developmental. Where ROH is supposed to be. Developmental. Elevation and Dark are elemental. Oh, developmental, not elemental. Developmental. I got a lot on my mind, guys. I'm sorry. You'll understand when you see the title Anniversary. And I think that would be the name of this. But pretty much, guys, when you see the situation with Jade Cargill having two women under her, it's all about her. And they're not getting the other women over. I just don't feel it. Now, if I'm wrong, I hope I'm wrong, but I'm just not feeling it. Now, the final match, and that was the Lucha Brothers versus Private Party. Here's the problem when it came to Andrade El Idolo. The problem for me was that I saw the match. It was really good between them, but I went to the bathroom. And by the time I came back, I missed the ending. That was my mistake. I had to go and take a piss. I had been holding it for a while. I had to go. So when I took my piss and came back, it was over, and I don't even know who won. I don't know who won. Men in Black started playing. I don't know who won. If I had to take a guess, Private Party might have won because Andrade, if he was there, and it was implied he wasn't there, even though he was, probably helped them out. Now, the problem here is, I don't know if someone got their mask snatched again, because Phoenix and... I don't know if they would do that again. I don't think they would. But if they snatch one of their masks again, what is the point of Phoenix and Penta having a mask? I'm not saying they got their mask taken, and I do believe Private Party won because of outside interference. Now, I could be wrong, And maybe Penta and Phoenix did get the win, but they probably gotten beaten up a little bit. That's my guess. But you guys can tell me below because I had to take a piss and I missed it. I'm sorry. Now, it's over. This is the end of the review. And if you want to switch this off, I wouldn't blame you. But there's something that needs to be done. Okay. As you can see, I lost a lot of hair in the last year or so due to stress, and it has been stressful for me this year. I am not going to tell you what happened because it was bad. I've gone through a lot of stress, which has been giving me a lot of problems. But let's get this straight. Today is July 15th, 2022. I literally started this channel. Now, mind you, I got the account from YouTube back in October 7th, 2007. I never used it. But after finding out, and that's if anyone's never known about me, roughly around 2012, I was going through a lot of stress. I was injured. I was on workman's comp, and with all the stress, I started getting high blood pressure due to stress. The moment I got stressed out and found it out, I felt like I had to have an outlet. So here. I don't know if I'll put an image of what I look like back then. Maybe I might insert it here or here, somewhere here. I don't know. I might put an image there. This may be the only image I will put in the video, what I used to look like when I had a lot of hair. And I used to be very chubby. And understand, when I had been working, I had a lot of muscle on me. I wasn't like cut or like cut diesel or anything. I had a lot of muscle on me because I was doing a lot of work. And I still looked a bit big. Now I'm much more skinnier, much more slimmer. But I was a different person then. I was very sad most of the time. I didn't realize I had anxiety with depression. I've had depression probably almost all my life because my mother had it. But the point is that when I started this channel, it was due to stress. And I was trying to have an outlet to get it out. Trying to not let my stress destroy me. Now it's 10 years later. It's weird to know that I've done something for 10 straight years that wasn't going to school and work at school, because that's all I ever knew, and then going to work and doing work and knowing nothing else either. I'm not saying I'm a dumb guy, but I grew up in a situation where I didn't know much. I could say easily that I was a sheltered child. I was the last child of a woman who'd had 2 children pass away at near birth. Lost a husband, divorced. Met a guy, unfortunately, my biological father, who's nothing but a piece of crap, cheating on his woman, his wife, and having me. And pretty much not treating me right, not treating my mom right, not treating his own wife, who was his separated wife, and all his kids. I grew up in a bad house where there was heroin in it, chain smoking, drinking, child abuse, and weirdly enough, I never picked up smoking. I never picked up drinking. Child abuse, I have not spread that to my son, luckily. But having problems making relationships with women, but not hurting them, thank goodness for that. I never tried to beat anybody. That was the best thing I could say. So I'm here after 10 years, looking pretty bald, unfortunately. I'm kind of surprised I still have any hair in my head, even though you can see it pulled back, unfortunately. I've gone through so much, and I've learned a lot. I didn't expect to know how strong I am, because I still don't think I am. But I managed to keep this apartment that's made who well before my mother's birth, who would be in her 90s right now if she was still alive. And at the age of 51, yes, in a couple of weeks, I'll be 51. I know I look old. You don't have to remind me. I know I'm an old-ass looking guy. But at the age of 51, managed to survive something that would drive someone crazy. Honestly. I could have gone insane for all the stuff I've gone through. But I survived. And I'm here. And a lot of what happened to keep that is the people who are watching this video right now. I know you're not going to like seeing this. and I'm trying to make this short as possible. I'm not going to try and drag this out. I thought about, what am I supposed to do for my 10-year anniversary? Am I going to go do some type of spectacle? Am I going to go out and do something on location? Am I going to let you meet whatever type of people I thought of meet? I'm a very, it's not that I am a shy guy. I can talk to you if I'm in person with you. I can talk your ear off, and I always think I do, even though many people say that I'm okay, I'm interesting. But I'm more of a recluse, a little bit, shy. I'm not perfect. I try to do my best, to be honest. I try to do my best to be helpful to others. And I have to say that what helped me to keep all that is people like you that's been watching these videos for all these years. Now, I've had some stupid assholes say that I'm gay, say that I'm ugly, say that I'm stupid. There's still people that are saying they can't stand Josh Alexander, and they've said some really nasty things that, as far as I'm concerned, shouldn't be said. You may not like the guy, but you don't have to act like a dick. But other than that, the people who have talked on here, I say thank you. I've been on for 10 years. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this for another 10 or 20 years or 30. It counts on what mood I'm in and what condition I'm in. I could lose my brains next week. Who knows? But I'm thankful. I guess that's why I made this video, to say thank you. I'm not a very spectacle guy. I'm a pretty basic guy. I try to be honest, as I always say. But I'm just very thankful. I guess that's the best way I can say it. Have a good day. Have a good night. I feel so embarrassed doing this. It's not about showing this. Look, guys, if you're worried about losing your hair, look, a guy with anxiety and depression, thinking that his hair is coming out due to stress, which it does, actually. A lot of my hairs come out due to stress, not just because of my age. And yeah, I found my biological father. He's bald. But at least I kept my hair longer than he did. But still, it's mostly due to stress. But if you're worried about it, see what you're dealing with, like I am, and say, does it make you a better person? No. Does it make you a sexier person? Yeah, it could. But does it make you better? No, it counts what's in here and what's up here. That's what I have to keep reminding myself. And just to let you know, it doesn't always work. It don't. But at least me saying it, it reminds me that at least I trust and believe in myself, even though it's not always, all the time. Peace.